Hello my friends, this is Siawosh and here we have the weekly report about Stronghold Kingdoms. There's quite a lot of news about this week, so stay tuned. First of all, about Crusader States. So we have a great news. After 160 days of fight or 150 days of fight, nearly 5 months of intense battles on this map, House 10 and House 16 have come to an agreement. They have decided to cease hostilities, meaning they have signed a peace treaty. And some of the House 16 still might want to fight House 10, but in general the war is over between these two houses after a very, very intense and heated fight. I think that the House 10 has offered House 16 a second place on the map, so this major war in Crusader States seems to be have ended between House 10 and House 16. At the time that this deal is signed, this is the situation in House 10. We hope that there is a long-lasting peace within these two houses. I can see that one piece is also here, though the number of the members here are not so many. So yeah, there might be some of the members who are trying to still fight, but after 5 months this major war here is over between these two houses. The other big news is that Global 10 has ended. So there's a video about this Global Conflict 10. I link it on top of the screen. You can see the news there. And the other word which has a lot of news is Global Conflict 11. So Global Conflict 11 is seeing a war between House 19 here, these purple ones, and then House 5. They started the war on day 6 over these regions here in South America. So there might be some skirmishes going around, but I know that this is a war between these two major players. So House 19 is led by Ubivator Strong. This is a very famous player. This is the original leader of this Russian alliance. And then we have on the other side in House 5 SGT Gibson from the KGBEQ, which is mocking something in Russia. You can see the map. It seems that House 5 is still hanging on. Some of them have invaded Alaska here. And House 5 seems to be doing better at the moment, but House 19 has a better record. So House 5 is having more glory than House 19. We can see here that total points of House 19 is 500,000 and total points of House 5 is 600,000. So 100,000 more points. So for now we can see House 10 by Meng still is the default winner of this server, followed by House 11 and House 9. House 11 is led by Captain Clan, which is another ally of House 10. I mean, I know these players are friends. And not heard of this guy, Alphinium. But Shinka, of course, this is another Toxic Squad, these factions. So they are another ally of House 10 as well. So the hierarchy here is formed and they control the map. I'm not sure what is the alliance of House 5, but if they don't have an alliance, that might prove difficult. Now it seems that House 5 has the upper hand compared to House 19. That might change very quickly. So Welt 11 have seen the greatest transformation from, and you can see the victorious house now is House 3. What happened is that House 3 declared on House 19, and you can see the map is just they are dominating. They are dominating the map now. And if you can see the alliance here between these two houses is not all of these flowers are going to be our friends, but all of the swords are our enemies. It's a very big fight. So you can see this is one of the Crimson Slayer raises. This is another raise of Crimson Slayer. You can see this is day 89 and these carded castles are on the map. So yeah, I heard that there was something, I mean the house 3 has made it personal with Crimson Slayer, which is the house marshal of the house 19 in this server. And we can see at the moment house 19 just won the first glory race. I mean the first round. Now they are in the era 2. House 19 won the first one. They won it with quests, meaning that they didn't have enough land to win it, but they just pushed all of the quests and won the first prize of the first era. But this looks very grim because house 3 has a state out of war. They have farmed more, they have more resources, they have more players, and they are not inexperienced players. They are very experienced players, and at the moment you can see they have wall up the house 2 as well. House 2 is nowhere to be seen. That's the situation now. So this was a huge development. The house 3 declared war without a warning, meaning there's no declaration. They just started attacking. It was a surprise attack, and though I could see it coming. I mean, if you watch my previous episodes about this world, I would see that eventually house 19 or house 3, either one is going to clash with each other. And if you expect sort of benevolence in warfare, you're going to get a very dark heart and you're going to be depressed, because there is no benevolence in warfare, especially nowadays. And I wanted the Crimson Slayer to come. I wanted him to come and speak about this situation here. Death Dealers wanted him to come and have a podcast here, talk what happened in the world, but he refused. He wants to make his own video. So if he makes his own video, I will make the link to the video on top of the screen, so you can go and see what he has to say and what actually happened that is personal in between him and house 3 at the moment. So you can see here Captain Clan is here, Mugli here, and they mention a player called Shera. Apparently Shera is a very old player. Some players might know him, I don't know him, but the thing that happened is between Shera and Crimson Slayer. I'm not sure of it, so again, if anything, just check the video that was in a card before. But looking at the points, we can see that house 19 still have the most points with 4 million, but house 11 and house 3, so these two following houses, they have more points, 5 million, they have the numbers. But if you go to the leaderboards, still the total number of raises belongs to house 19. And here we can see that Siluan has 128 raises, is ahead of Crimson Slayer with 99. And total captures also, you can see that I think they are somehow in the same club. So that's that. Welt 2 and Mon 2 and Europe 9. There's nothing new, everything is peaceful there, so I don't want to actually keep showing them when there's nothing happening. So that concludes this week's news report of a Stronghold Kingdom, and my friends, thank you for watching, and until the next one.